I'm Father Ruben Bungwe, the Diocesan Youth Chaplain and Diocesan Partnership Coordinator for the Diocese of Kumbo.
Every September 14th, Feast of the Exaltation of the Cross is the feast day of the Diocese of Limburg in Germany, a partner diocese to the Diocese of Kumbo in Cameroon. The Diocese of Kumbo joins the Diocese of Limburg to celebrate the long-standing relationship between the two dioceses on this day.
Dear friends, I am very excited to celebrate this day when we celebrate our relationship between the Diocese of Kumbo and the Diocese of Limburg. It has always been a pleasure to think, to work for, and to enhance this relationship so that the benefits that we have been receiving, that we continue to receive, will lead us to be closer to God than ever, as we are close to each other.
Together we thank God for this great opportunity to join our brothers and sisters from the Diocese of Limburg to celebrate the upcoming Feast of the Diocese, and together with the women of the Exaltation of the Cross, the Diocese of Kumbo plans to celebrate this Partnership Day on the 14th of September, which comes up on Sunday.
Activities marking the 2025 celebration of the partnership between the Diocese of Limburg and the Diocese of Kumbo commenced with the Stations of the Cross devotion up the Kumbo Bishop's Hill on Friday the 12th of September, given that the 14th would be a Sunday.
Our society proclaims equal rights and dignity for all human beings.
The Vicar General for the Diocese of Kumbo, Father Oliver Sheindi, and Reverend Father Ruben Bungwe, the Diocesan Coordinator of the Partnership, led a handful of Christians and religious in the prayerful procession. Up the hill, they prayed for the Diocese of Limburg and for Kumbo, the epicenter of the Anglophone crisis for 9 years running.
All those dying today on Calvaries throughout the world, in camps and prisons, and homes and health centers and hospitals because of the Anglophone crisis.
To all those suffering from injustice, hatred, and vengeance,
Lord, help us to give freely of ourselves.
On Sunday, September 14th, while partner parishes like Melof and Binjung Kambe celebrated the partnership at the Kumbo Cathedral, the celebration took a remarkable turn with the women of the Exaltation of the Cross who had been part of the celebration since Friday. At different levels, an awareness was created to those present for the celebration.
And to represent the Diocesan Partnership Committee, because today is a Partnership Day. Under the Federation of Catholic Youth of the Diocese of Kumbo and the Diocese of Limburg.
The relationship between the Diocese of Limburg for over 37 years.
Their partnership has benefited the Kumbo Diocesan Services, as Madam Jessica Kinney of the Diocesan Family Life Office testifies.
And some of these services, just to mention a few, we have the Diocesan Family Life Office, social welfare, justice and peace, and moral instruction. And I will make reference to the Diocesan Family Life Office because this partnership, it doesn't just end at the level of the families, the Catholic families. For instance, like the health components, which we go out for mobile clinics in communities. Within these activities, or during these activities, many families, both Catholics and non-Catholic families, they have benefited from these consultations and medications.
It has not only benefited Catholic faithfuls, but all and sundry within the ecclesiastical circumscription of Kumbo. Madam Linda Manko testified and justified this in an interview.
When you look at the water that we drink from Caritas, you discover that the whole community is benefiting from it. Part of it is even going to the Baptist hospital, BBH, and the whole community of Kumbo Squares are benefiting from this water scheme. It is thanks to this partnership. So we cannot say that the partnership is limited only to the Catholic Christians. We have schools, we have the institutions, that have been opened, and we have projects being carried out. Those employed in handling these projects are not just Catholic Christians, and when you look at it, it has also developed our community.
The partnership candle has been burning for 37 years today, thanks to Mr. Winfried Mons, the pioneer coordinator, now retired, and the Emeritus Archbishop of Bamenda, His Grace Cornelius Fontem Eswa, the then Bishop of Kumbu, and Bishop Kampfhaus of blessed memory.
The partnership between Kumbo and Limburg began in 1988, but it was prepared for in 1987 when Mr. Mons visited Kumbo to prepare for the partnership, and it was between Bishop Cornelius, the then Bishop Cornelius, now Emeritus Archbishop of Bamenda, and late Bishop Kampfhaus. When they met spontaneously, it came out that they could begin a friendship between Kumbo and Limburg. And slowly and surely, here we are today celebrating the 37th anniversary of this great partnership, this journey of faith between people who are different in color of skin, different in language and culture, but united in everything that concerns faith. It is sad that we are celebrating this wonderful partnership this year. That Bishop Kampfhaus, who had begun it, had passed away last year, and Mr. Mons too, who was the partnership coordinator, pioneer partnership coordinator, has retired from service last year. He retired last year. However, no Mons, no Bishop Kampfhaus, but the partnership between Kumbo and Limburg stays on and lives on.
We cannot really say much without mentioning Mr. Mons, who has been the backbone of this partnership. And we equally thank the two bishops, Bishop George Mko and Bishop Georg, for they have continued to light the partnership candle, and it keeps burning. We thank also the partnership coordinator of the Diocese of Kumbo, Father Ruben, and Stephanie, who just joined the partnership desk in the Diocese of Limburg. Before the crisis, we had exchange visits among the youth. And when the crisis started, it became difficult, and the volunteers from Germany who were in Kumbo, they actually had to go back. Last year, in May 2024, the Bishop of the Diocese of Limburg, Bishop Georg, he took the courage with his delegation to visit the Diocese of Kumbo. Due to the crisis, they could not arrive Kumbo, but we had effective meeting, deliberations, and partnership activities in the Diocese of Bafoussam.
For some time now, we have not had volunteer services because of the crisis in Cameroon, but we are hoping that in the future we are going to begin again, and is going to animate and reinvigorate the partnership spirit that has led Kumbo and Limburg for 37 years today.
Indeed, we are far away from each other, different in skin color and language, but the love of God unites us.